Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going? Hope we are all doing good. Good. Oh boy, so where did we leave off? Still a mid-table team. Yeah, I remember now. Fit parts, we had some good gearboxes. We were working on some brakes. We were doing suspension next, weren't we? Nothing to scout. We were potentially looking at replacement drivers, depending on how their stats go. Boris seems to be back into the swing of things. Hashimoto, I don't know yet. But anyway, we got to Vancouver last time out, and I didn't start the race, because of course I didn't. So we're going to pick that up there. I haven't used myself, haven't I? I have. Hello. Chat, do be quiet. See how the stream goes. Happy Easter to those who celebrate, by the way. Hope you've had a good rest. Looks like we're about to be very mid again. Of course, no qualifying. Because reverse grid order. Get this car set up. That seems like a no-brainer to me then. Car's a bit stiff, but that might be okay. Redeem to hydrate. Okay, I see you, Paulie. I see you. Getting me to hydrate. Hashimoto has had a terrible start. Someone went off. Lial's gone off. Okay. Speed this up a little bit. Verhovsky is trying to make moves. Trying to get past this Ferrari, it's not working right now. To be fair, the other cars haven't just dunked on us either, to be fair. Gutter and Lorenz are still in the mid-pack. So we're looking okay so far. So Hashimoto is doing a little bit better than Bohovsky right now. Boris is struggling a little bit. Just gonna get them to... Hey Lima! How's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Teammate's not doing too hot right now. Everyone's having a relatively equal race, I would say. A lot of people are starting to pit now, which is good for us. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. Trying to de-stress a little bit after work with some streaming, obviously. You can probably tell some people are making their pit stops now. I'm going to put these guys down to high for a little bit. Hopefully with the clean air they can start chasing after the leaders. Hopefully. We are not far away, I don't think, like I said before, from completing this challenge. After God knows how many seasons. It starts in 2016, we are in 2029 right now. And if that's going if they're going 9 laps, you might as well just go for another set of softs then. And we'll use that advantage that we have. Tyres are looking okay. Well, Verhovsky's had an okay pit stop, which is good. He's down in 15th. It's not great, but he is in something of clean air, I suppose. Hashimoto's currently leading the way, but that's neither here nor there. Other AI have gone to a set of super softs. I am again betting on our tyres just going the distance at this point. I'm going to tell them to push a little bit. So Hashimoto's up in 9th. Really could be anyone's race here. Someone's just made their pit stop now, I guess. How's the... We're not looking at any rain. Okay. I would like these guys to clear the traffic. Well, there you go, Hashimoto. Oh. Got past one, couldn't get past the other. Verhovsky's in something of clean air. Tried making some moves, they've not worked. Or maybe. You can get past a katana. There you are. Verhovsky apparently cut the corner at some point. Oh shit. Yeah, pull the tyres off, pull the tyres off. Jesus. Don't want to chew through those. We've got to get to the end of the race. I mean, they're 5th and 8th. Like, I can't... It's so annoying. I think I've said this already. But we are so close to beating them, but at the same time, we're just not that close to beating them. They could probably turn the engine wick up a little bit now. I can't see them running out of fuel. Swarovski's like in 7th, which isn't bad. No, you don't want to be saving fuel. You want to be dumping the battery, basically. God damn it. P5, P7, I can't complain with that. I can, because we're not beating the other 2 teams that we're meant to be beating. But I can't complain that we beat everyone else, basically. Our closest rival was like Kitano, who we are near at this point. I'm very tired, I'm sorry, chat. We are in a battle with Kitano, admittedly, and I'm trying to get the car sorted for this season. I just don't know how well that's going to go. Swarovski got a 10-second penalty at some point for something, but didn't make much of a difference. Yeah, we are definitely 3rd. We're nearly... We haven't won the drivers, that's the problem. But we are kind of doing good in the teams. Like, it's still winnable for the Teams Championship for us if we have some really good results go our way. But if we don't, we'll have a problem. Molly's okay. Not the worst, not the best driver I've ever seen. Tobias Walner's retiring at the end of the season. Finish. Okay. What parts were we improving? Oh, right. The rear wings. Advice on love. You can do better. It's always you can do better. Right. Quick, put the random parts back in for whatever development. Focus on performance again, please. Well, thanks for the marketability, I guess. Need to try and finish these parts off for performance. It's going to be a while, but they are going to be improving for a little while, at least. One day we'll get there. Again, a lot of room to grow in those gearboxes still. Okay. The biggest question is who will drive for us next year. Akiharu's one of them. I think I've made peace that our reserve driver is one of them next year. The other issue is I don't know who's going to replace the second driver or the reserve driver. Because Yonashiro has got way more potential than Chiaki. And he'll be at his prime. I just don't... We need a good, marketable driver to replace Verhovsky. If they become a pay driver or something, I might be inclined. Ideally, a pay driver would be nice, but... It is a decision, isn't it? It is a decision. We'll start both drivers on the same strategy and see where we go. I know the tyre wear around here is really aggressive, so... We'll see. It's going to be a... It's going to be a tough decision, but whoever we get next year, they need to be good. That much I've guaranteed myself on, basically. Whoever we get next year needs to be really, really good. Or at least good enough. Because replacing Boris is a tall order. And all the pay drivers have no marketability, really. Doing okay. Again, starting at the back is costing us in terms of starting at the back costs us a lot in terms of trying to fight through the pack to get any ground. It's really difficult. Some people having to pit already. Not a bad thing. Now the biggest question is, do we go for the double of these and then a set of these or something like that? Really try and make up the speed on the car. Save us having to fuel up a bit more later, I suppose. Also, maybe getting out the traffic will be a benefit as well. Maybe. Might as well push the tyres because you're coming in this lap. Someone else had the same idea. In fact, a bunch of us had the same idea. We have not jumped Terasaki, but we have got I guess clean air. There's one move, I suppose. Yeah, some of the slower cars are really holding up the traffic. Like, both Rossinis are down here. Unfortunately, the Steinmans have ran away. But both Rossini cars are down here, which is possibly a good thing. But Verhovsky's, I think, catching up. Yeah, he is. He's currently stuck behind someone else. De Craft, actually. Yeah, it's not going well for us here right now. You can stay out one more lap, Hashimoto. I'll put you on the... Nah, you have to come in now for the mediums. Just about take them to the end. So if you come in, that means you can come in for these as well. Give them a lap of fuel. Get to the end. Right. Get in, you can put it. Right, now Vyhovsky is in clear air. Hopefully these guys can push on these tyres a little bit. A lot of people in, but how many people out? We've jumped Terasaki. Maybe that was a good thing. I assume some of these guys are pitting again, but I think we're now betting on clean air to try and make up ground, but it's really difficult to push at this circuit without blowing your tyres up in terms of the heat. A lot of other people in. Hashimoto, I feel like we're getting somewhere. Oh, a lot of other people in front of us have pit as well. Ah, shit. Well, we've got Hongli hours crashed, okay. It's so over. This track is just difficult. A couple of other people having to make another stop, which I guess is good for us. Up to 8th, 13th, 12th. Oh yeah, you don't need to save fuel. You don't need to save fuel. Hashimoto's battling for position, which isn't a bad thing. Just stop saving. You don't need to. Just save up the battery, right? And then just go for it at the end. Not hard. We're holding up Gupta at least, but it's not doing much for our championship. Oh, someone else's pit, and they've come out ahead of us. Great. Hopefully by building up a massive battery amount. You want to pick for fresh tyres? Well, too bad, you're not going to get them. Right, now that you're done with your fucking fuel saving, get a hustle on. From 11th. It's so mid-tier. And again, both the Van Dort, one of the Boa cars had a good race as well. Aye, aye, aye. Chi third. Yeah, one of the slowest cars in the race was third, and then one's in fourth as well. It's not great. We got stuck in so much traffic, though. That's the problem. Like, the traffic did not work for us at all. It did not work in our favour. We're still comfortably third in the teams, again, but I can't help but feel like we are so close to greatness, and yet we're so far away. Did we even hit target? I don't even remember if we hit target. I don't think we did. Hey, Leon! How's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Welcome. I'm still on target for my team's championship. Yeah, that race was fucking awful. Cheer up, Boris. I do have some favourites lined up for a couple of contracts. Like, Kate is maybe. You're on a long contract. Your contract is up at the end of the season, but I don't know if you're going to renew your contract or not. Actually, midlife crisis. He is a little bit cheaper than he would normally be. I'm half tempted by Rick de Graaf, but we'll have to see. A new vote. What's this? Wide slick tyres. I don't really care. It's been approved. Okay. Doesn't really change all that much, I think, in the grand scheme of things. Suspension built, so we're going to build another one like it. Doesn't do anything for us, okay. Can I do something else that doesn't, like, kill the... We could do that, but... Pointless. We could actually be cheeky. That gets the same result with slightly less, 284, yeah. Just a different way of getting the same result, but it would be a legal part by that definition. These parts are nearly done, thankfully. They are getting better. Very acutely aware that we are still struggling, though. We have gone down to 6th on rear wings, 5th. Just we're a mid-table car, but we're beating the people around us. Like, we are comprehensively beating the people around us in the teams. We're just so far away from the other two, it's really annoying. I'm hoping at some point that all of this development on these parts will really work in our favour. I'm hoping. These still have quite a ways to go, however, we will have the suspension to worry about soon enough. And these are our options for a new couple of signings. Maybe Kate for reserve. Do I have a favourite show or series? I guess I do, but I couldn't tell you what it is because, like, my favourites is like any sort of particular, like, sort of show you want me to, like, list off, or just like any sort of, like, series or whatever in general. anything. It's a very British thing, but I quite like Taskmaster. The TV show with Greg Davis and Alex Horn giving comedians stupid challenges to try and complete. I do quite like Taskmaster. Yeah, Taskmaster's a very funny show. I quite like it. Are we doing rain for the race? Not really. I'm gonna go some slightly different strategies here. So we need to kill the acceleration. We need to bring that. Okay, so that's good. They obviously want a lot more downforce, but they want a very neutral handling car. I guess they want... I guess that will do. Haven't watched it in ages. Like, it's a... Yeah, I get you. I think they've just renewed it for what? 3 more seasons? I think I read that they've renewed it. Renewed it for like 3 more seasons or something silly like that. Or was it 6 seasons? I don't remember how much they've renewed it for, but I do know that they've renewed it for a couple of extra seasons. Oh, congratulations, Hashimoto. Genius you are. Hopefully Wojciechowski can do a bit better than whatever Hashimoto's just done. You might as well just stay out. You could come in though. Or do we? Maybe not this lap, but maybe this lap. Actually, we could bring them both in for fuel so we don't have to fill them up later. Yeah, I'm aware I haven't changed the tyres. Cool the tyres down, save the tyres and fuel and whatever have you. Got to keep the tyre temps up. Yes, we've got some of the issues out the way, I suppose. It's a really good start for everyone there. Some guys are doing their fuel saving strat, which I don't think is necessary, but it doesn't hurt to go for some fresh rubber and stuff, which is what we did with Boris, and Hashimoto's still on their original set of tyres, but gives us that confidence to push deeper into the race and hopefully try and gain some positions that way by being very aggressive on the pushing. Vahovsky's looking pretty solid right now. Everyone else didn't come in under the pit safety car, so we've already gained the pit stop back, but we do have to make another stop. I am acutely aware of that fact, that we will have to make another stop. You might as well come in now then for another set of these. You'll be fine. Right, and then you can come in again for a set of these. And hopefully by these guys being able to push hard, hopefully. Oh shit, hold on. Okay, you can stay out. You're gonna have to push like hell, because it's gonna be inters. It's gonna be inters to the end, whatever it is. So yeah, you need to try and stay out and save your tires. But Hashimoto needs to push. These guys are trying to stay out until the inters as well. Be next lap, I think, for Boris. Yeah, bring him in this lap for inters. But now he can push like hell on those tyres. She's already doing that. We'll bring you in for inters as well. Give you a couple of extra laps of fuel, but now we're just speeding to the next part, which is the pit stop. Everyone's in for inters, but everyone else is still out on slicks. This could be a good result for us. Hashimoto's currently down the pack, but I think she'll be okay. Terasaki and Gupta and Talia Pietra are still yet to pit, so some people are still out on their what's-it tyres. Tell them to chill out a bit so they can. It's just Lorenz ahead of us now. Hashimoto's right down the order. To be fair, it's going to dry up again, but not particularly quickly. That's quite funny. Don't think it's worth it for him to pit. I think it could be worth it for her to pit though. Literally just tyres, no gas. But Hashimoto on slick should be a pretty... She should be quicker than everyone. Does look like it. She'll be quicker towards the end, so I'm betting on catching a few people up by being on a softer compound of tyre. Don't think I've done a good job with Hashimoto, to be fair, but Vyhovsky's nailing it. You need to get out of battery saving mode, you don't need it. amazingly, Lorenz is still pulling away from us. Probably the right idea, but oh, I don't know. Very mixed bag, that one. Yeah, we set the fastest lap. It's not going to do much. Lorenz won, got to third. The Ferraris were like 6th and 8th. Ah, god damn it! God damn it! Like, you gotta stop doing bottle jobs like that. But Hashimoto was struggling all race anyway. The fact she went off at the start really didn't help. Safety car was an idea. It didn't work. Car's just the car, innit? The car is a problem child that I've got to deal with. And I'm trying to improve it to make it better, and it's not interested in becoming better. Cool. God, these parts need to hurry up. Please finish development. Like, I need this. Katana have made another rear wing. They've overtaken Panther. It's a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? Keep forgetting, are we champions yet? No. It's bridging that last gap. We are trying our best to bridge this last gap. We're close, but no cigar. We're a little bit too inconsistent across races to really make a dent. We've won a couple races through strategy. Rossini have won the most, but a second place in the championship, which should probably give you an idea of how the season's gone, in that one driver is performing and the other isn't, and then we're just too mid-table to do anything about it. But I'm trying my best to get this car up to snuff. Alright. Yeah, I probably wouldn't still be doing this series if I wasn't ready. Staff center should help the staff improve a bit, especially you. I'm also looking at who to replace next year, because these two are getting a little bit on the old side, and Boris has been flawless for us, but Akiharu is the future. I hate to say it, this dude's still got all of his braking. Everything else is 20 apart from his braking. I think he can fix that. Chiaki, probably gone at the end of the season. She's good. And I'm going to lose my pay driver. Boris, I don't know what year I don't know what age he starts declining, but at 32, I don't know if I want to keep him on for another season. If I go for I need a fast pay driver, basically. Or a marketable pay driver. They'll get... I mean, there's you, who's 2 marketability. Always Richter Raff, but I don't know what year you start declining. Your contract buyout is insane. I'm not willing to pay it. This guy's not bad for marketability, but it's also selfish. I wish you could sort by marketability. That would be great. I've narrowed it down to 6 people for who we're getting in the car next year, and I just don't. She's a shell. Because I know that her marketability is really high by default. She's a shell. But I'd have to pay a silly amount of money. Well, it's actually not that bad. 402k to break the contract. That's not terrible. She'd have to grow though. It wouldn't be like a short-term fix. At this point, it isn't bad. It's not bad at all. Like, the sponsorship, as long as we have someone semi-marketable at least, we'll be okay. Because these guys bring in the money at the end of the day. These are the ones that pay off our stupid amount of cost per race. And bear in mind, we also, to try and help with this, which is how I've been able to do it, is Road Car Factory. I went and built it, which gives us an extra £938,000 a race to try and offset some of the cost of the drivers. But to make this worse, right? If I get rid of Chiaki Hashimoto, Boris is still paying us at a minute a positive of 500k per race. Like, that's positive. And if I get rid of Chiaki and just have Akiharu, I would free up £746,000 off the wage bill. And if we get a good reserve, like that could probably... So a pay driver who's really marketable, or at least some luck with the sponsors when we will be cash positive, but... The car is the issue at this point. We have stagnated in the midfield. Like, I could show you how our last few seasons ago, and I can't remember when you last joined us. But first year we were 6th, and then for the last 1, 2, 3, 4 years, we have been 3rd in the team's championship. That's how badly it stagnated. The only difference is that we've narrowed how many points we've gone down by. It's also 2 spec parts, which is probably helping things, but even so. Getting rid of the engine was the great equalizer. Like, Steinman and Scuderia Rossini were just so far ahead on engine, it just wasn't funny. So by taking that out, we have narrowed the playing field, but we also did it for front wing because it was our weakest asset. We are still very much a mid-table team, and I think we're overachieving, but trying to be cash positive is the main focus, and I don't really know who to go for next, because obviously Chiaki and Boris are probably near retirement age. They're going to start declining at some point. And I need replacements. And one of them, my reserve driver, in terms of replacements. I didn't know that Jack Brabham served in the Royal Australian Air Force. That's fun to know. Did you know that Jean Rondeau was the only person to ever win Le Mans in a car they made? Also, it's funny, there's no qualifying in this championship anymore. It's reverse starting grid, like reverse championship order. We bought the ERS to bought the ERS to WMC. Tire heating here is excessive, which is always fun. Did you know you can get a Calps there? I didn't know that. Hello, Marmaduke. How's it going? Hashimoto with the move of a lifetime there. Holy shit. It's good for us that Hashimoto's making moves and the other cars haven't yet, but it's also a bad thing. Right, we need to calm the tyres down. They're getting too hot. Bohovsky is struggling a little bit. Yeah, trying to cool the tyres down is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Everyone else ahead of us is on ultra softs, and we are the highest running soft runners right now, apart from Balcazar. But Balcazar is not going to stay there, I don't think. Is there any rain on the way? Doesn't look like it. Hashimoto's got past Balcazar, which is great. Do what is really funny, if you want a genuine fun fact, did you hear that Tomica Toys are releasing the Toyota GR GT3 as a Happy Meal toy, but only in Japan? Did you guys hear about that? Balcazar proving a bit of an issue. Trying to manage the tyres and take them long. I don't know if that's really the strat, but it's the strat I'm going for. You'll be fine. Just keep going. What I will do is I'll take you off overtake so you can try and save a bit more fuel. A lot of people's tyres are gone. Hashimoto's in the lead, which is good. Don't know how long she can stay there. Boris is now 5th, which is great. Bacta is in 4th. They're trying to extend the stint, which is fair enough. I think we're going to have to pick Vahovsky first, because Vahovsky is the one who has no tyre wear. So I guess you're coming in this lap and you're going to go on. We might as well put you on the super soft. I'll have to fill you up for like 9 laps. And then Hashimoto can go one more lap and go into the super softs maybe. He's doing okay so far. You're coming in, so you might as well push. And then you're going to come in this lap, so you can start pushing. And then put you on a set. Oh god, you don't need that much fuel. There was a mistake, but it's okay. I did know that, actually. Very obscure trivia fact, but I did know that. Right, okay. Conserve the tyres a little bit. I know that we're like miles ahead and everything at this point, but Fox has got to pit again. Wojciechowski needs to get a hustle on. Terasaki's got some pace about him. Wojciechowski's just made a move up for 10th. The guys should be fine to push their engines a bit more, I think. Someone's pit. We are third, however, somehow Rosato, Corsa and McNeil are doing one on us right now, which is a crazy thing to say out loud considering how far down the grid they are. Wojciechowski's up to 7th. He's making moves. Okay, so we'll tell him to back up a little bit. You'll be fine. And then really push on the last lap. You don't need to save the fuel. Right, I guess you can start pushing now. Again, don't need to save fuel. Oh, they couldn't get the fucking win. God damn it. 0.0. Bro. Really? What an upset that is. Holy shit. That's awful. He had the right strategy idea. They just reversed it. Incredible. Toro Rosso win a race, basically. Holy crap. Pascal got a penalty. That's funny. A strong result like that. We're just getting so close to the championships. We're so close. I just need a better car. And I'll get that next season. But so will everyone else. Oh, I just can't keep... The rate of development is too big for us to catch up. We need a rules reset. That's really what we need here. How many races have we got left? There's the suspension. We got a couple rounds left. 0.092. Unfucking believable. Can I build some very illegal brakes? No, not really. Like, that is legitimately the most illegal I can make them. I can't do anything for the brakes this year. Are we building the brakes? No, we did the brakes R&D facility. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Sponsors, right. Well, you don't need to ask me. I'll take that. Zygon is such a goated sponsor, man. It's pretty sad. We are so close and so far. That's the annoying thing. There is an endurance racing category in this game, but I haven't done it for this save. But there's only 12 teams. It's not particularly exciting. I'm still trying to work out who I'm going to hire for next year. I want to try and get a suspension on the car, but I don't think it's all going to get done. it needs time to develop. So the suspension won't be ready for the race, but after that it's just all hands on deck on the performance, really. So we might as well get it on the car. Right, where are we looking? 3 sponsor offers. None of these are great. Take the shortest one. At least we actually have a chance of making some money now, at least for a couple of races. So while we're working on the suspension reliability, bikes. Oh, of course. Of all the people that's doing the fucking motorcycle champion, smoothness, I'll take it, but still. I need my reserve driver to get some traits, man. Ah, god damn it. Right, how's the suspension? Like, not great. Right, it's only going to get done like a couple of days before the race. It's ready. Right, okay. I really need to start like. Where we really lack is rear wing. Gearbox, I mean, everything else we're just mid-tier. It's not a bad thing, it's just annoying. Yeah, that'll net me money, won't it? Cool. Right, everything else can just stay on the back burner for now, but it's not massively important. We need stuff in the cooker for the parts. It's what we really need. Rear wings could probably get done before the okay, 8 days. Okay, suspension needs time in the oven. Gearbox needs a bit more time in the oven, but suspension really needs time in the oven. The fact that we're so far above average and we're still 6th is insane to me. Media training for who? Do you know how useful that would have been on this guy? She doesn't need it. We need to get Akiharu in the car as soon as possible. I'm tempted to take one more season on Boris. Genuinely. Chiaki, I think I'm happy letting go, but Boris, I need his money. I need that money. Hong Liao could also be a really good shout for a signing for a couple of seasons. The original Wonder Kid. I'm gonna have to put suspension in the cooker after this. Right. I'll take this, just because I don't think it's... Can you do running in this game? Not at the moment. It's not to say the devs couldn't add it in the future, but... Especially now that they've got the rights back. Got 3 more rounds, and I've still got to really improve that suspension before the end of the season. The gearbox we've been cooking basically all season so far. The gearbox has been cooking basically all season. Hey Lima, welcome back, buddy. You just had time for Monza at home, which looks more like Zolder than it does Monza. But it's fine. It's amazing what happens when you equalise the field out in terms of performance in it. Right, I'm going to try a very audacious strategy, and I think I could potentially make it work. I think. We'll have to see. I don't think the game will let me, but I'm going to damn well try. Is there any chance we could potentially... all the way on hards? Probably not. Hello Chaos, how's it going? Acute angle monster can't hurt you, it doesn't exist. You can almost get away with... would it be better to do the softs? Like a soft pit stops? I think it might be. Yeah, Juice 2's on the DS. We don't talk about that version. It'd be better to just go really aggressive on the softs and then maybe onto a set of mediums. So with that in mind, I'm going to change my knowledge. I was going to try and... oh, yeah. Oh, that's a no-brainer then. Yeah, just go aggressive on the softs. That's a no-brainer. If we're lucky... oh, there's rain on the way. Now that I can work with. Okay. We have a chance of getting a really good... You saw that Doggo on Discord, on Reddit? Somewhere? I shared that in my Discord a lot. That image of... everyone in the community that I saw him in called him Doguinho. I don't know why that is, but he just gets called Doguinho, which is actually like a type of Brazilian snack, I think. Oh, it goes like very heavy wets and then onto inters. I don't... okay. How many laps is that? I think they're only returnable. Yeah. So if you redeem it and I don't mark it as complete, you get your points back. But if I mark it as complete, you can't get them back. These guys need to save the tyres a little bit. I would, but I haven't got any more drink left. Like, once I run out of this, you'll have no drink for the rest of the stream. Because I haven't got any. I'm completely out. Nerve for this year. What, the 24? Should be a time. Should be a very good time. I think we go on wets, hold out, and then go onto the softs. I think that's the play. Oh, F1. I'm glad. I'm surprised they don't do it more often, but I guess because they're like, oh, there's a gap in the calendar and we can afford it, and F1 might be looking to actively try and, you know, replace the situation. I think in hindsight probably should have gone for the inters, but it's okay. We'll have the advantage for now. We need to push really hard. These guys I think are going to risk staying out, which is a very dumb decision. You might as well push like hell on the wets. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw. They did say they were going to work on remodeling like the entire thing, didn't they? They literally came out and said we are going to rework the entire, like, system, basically. Like, car models and stuff for FH6. At least they were true to their word. Your engine's fine. You're at like 40-odd%. Just chill. It ain't that deep. While the track's still aggressively wet. Right, then just come in for a set of softs and... yeah, that'll be it. Then come in for a set of... yeah, that'll be it. That'll be the strat. Come on, Chadovsky. Yeah, tell me about it. Okay, fine, I'll turn it down. We shut up. Stop complaining about the engine, for fuck's sake. I think our strat's worked. I think our strat has worked, which is a nice thing to say. We are currently 1-2 in a race where I genuinely thought, like, we actually have a... Stop complaining about the engine. This isn't Euro Truck Sim when you're trying to fill up the fucking truck while the engine's still running. I'm not stopping the engine. Just push on it, for God's sake. You have reliability in your engine. Please be quiet. How does that work? Okay, fine. Now you're just dumping the... I'll take a 1-3, I guess. It probably should have been a 1-2, but... that Steinman is a fucking cheat code in this championship. I really can't wait for Linda Lorenz to retire either. Like, all of the good drivers are starting to retire now. But we got a win. I'll take it. It's the 3rd win of the season for us. The car's still 5th best, reminder. I'm not actually sure it will take time TV rights. Yeah. No, I saw they were going there for a test. I didn't know they were actually racing at the circuit. But fair play to them, though, if that's what they want to do. Holy shit, we've overtaken Ferrari. We've somehow upset Ferrari on their home turf by overtaking them in the Teams Championship for 2nd, and we're still... And I said I've got to do the double, right? I said I would do the double. At this point, I'm waiting to just make it just the Teams Championship, because I don't think the double's going to happen anytime soon. Great race for us, though. Unless you still genuinely want me to do the double. If you guys still genuinely want me to do the double, I will. But I don't know how many more seasons this is going to take. We are very close, to be fair. It's not entirely impossible that we are 1 or 2 seasons away. We are, I would say, we are at most 1 or 2 seasons away from doing this. Looking at the progress we've made. We're 26 points off the leader in the championship, who's only won 1 race. I've got something come up tomorrow, basically. Yeah. Spend some time with some friends outside of outside of thingy. None of these are great, but I'm going to take this one because I think we have Phoenix later in the calendar. New vote. Double points for the final race of the season. I don't really care. There we go. Right. That'll get done 2 days before the race. Okay, so we know that that one's pretty much done. get suspension worked on. McNeil have opened a new test track. Like, our car's getting there. It's getting there. They just need time to cook. Gearboxes are basically done as well. 10th or above, we make 81k. I'm not mad at that. We can make the money. That's easy enough. Round 14 of 16 at Beijing. What's the last round on the calendar? We've got America next. What's the last? Is Dubai? Is Dubai the last round on the calendar now? Can't remember. I'm hoping there's some rain in the race. That would be good. We have no knowledge on anything else because of that rain. Great. Right. Okay. Let's look. Well, I might as well do the intermediate tyres because that ain't going to make much of a difference, is it? Or we go for a slightly different approach because I don't think it's going to rain. And we go for the tyre wear upgrades. Not that we really need them. So we know that the tyres don't really last around here, so maybe trying to stretch out faster compounds for a bit longer might be an idea. That's what I'm thinking with this strategy here, because like everyone at the front's on softs, we're the only ones kind of doing anything different. I say kind of, because like, yeah. But the tyre wear around here is really aggressive, but the tyre heating is not. So you can push on the tyres for quite some time at the cost of you cook through them basically almost all the time. So maybe trying to get the extra life out the tyres is something that would be better. At least we're kind of making some sort of ground, I suppose. China's also quite a long race at 26 laps. Definitely one of the longer ones on the calendar. We'll put them in high so that they save their tyres a bit more. Can we do any rain? Not yet. Yeah, I can't see any rain due at the minute. generally you want to go on the hards and push those. But the AI's soft, so definitely died faster than ours. Everyone's in the pit now, yeah. You're probably going to have to pit now. But what on? A set of hards, another set of softs maybe? Then Vyhovsky can come in. And a little, like, a lap or two. That should be her fuel to the end, no problem. I just say we just do another stint like that on the mediums, I guess, because we don't have any performance to gain by running the softer compounds, so we might as well run the ones that are gonna give us a bit of an advantage. Some AI might be trying a very audacious one-stop, which I don't think is the strategy here. But I can't lie that it has its advantages, just not when you're these two and you're fucking off into the distance at 1 billion miles an hour. To be fair, they took a set of hards and they're going a set of mediums and they didn't go over halfway, so there was every chance that we could still have a good situation on our hands. She's in the pit. We have overtaken her. In before safety car. If there's a safety car, that makes my job a lot easier. If there is a safety car, it genuinely makes my job so much easier, because it will negate the fact that I have to stop again and I just go onto a set of hards to the end. So at this point, if there's a safety car, I would welcome it. At this point, anyway. I'm trying to get these guys overtaking like people. It's not working very well at the minute. Right, it's your turn to come in. You might go on for another set of hards. Like, there's not much point in her staying out on another set of softs, trying to take them long, and she ain't going to be able to do it. You might as well just come for another set of mediums. I just don't see the point in trying to run anything else for these guys at the minute. Right, Hashimoto's down 16th, but she does have at least a bit of clear air, and she can push on those hards right to the end. Vyhovsky should be able to take the mediums to the end now, no problem. Everyone else will do a second stop anyway. The fact that they're still together on this is annoying. I want to get them clear of the traffic, but they just don't seem interested in it. This is a rough race at the minute. We have just been stuck in traffic this whole race. She needs to get out of the way. And she will when she pits. Okay. Can at least push the engine a lot harder now. Thank God. We are finally into the points, but I don't know what cost. We're not that far off the leaders either, it's just we're so far down the order. Probably doesn't have that everyone's got the same engine and front wing and shit. That's probably not helping make this any easier. We are there or thereabouts with where we should be as a team though, so I guess I can't complain too much. Oh, Wojciechowski. Seventh and eighth. It's such a difficult championship, man. Oh, God damn it. Their cars are just too good. Like, their cars are legitimately just too good, and therein lies the issue. It's infuriating. But we are there or thereabouts, I guess. So I guess it's okay. Not ideal. We're basically in a battle with Ferrari for second at the minute. We're not beating Mercedes, again. We're going to finish third, most likely, again. For like the 4th season in a fucking row. At least we're making a little bit of money now, I suppose. That's a cool comfort. I still need Akiharu to do something. One can say it was suboptimal. It's just we could be, like, she's mad after Beijing, but why? Why are you mad after China? We did okay. What's the next track? Thingy, isn't it? Yeah. High-speed corners is crucial and acceleration is useful, but top speed is the same for everyone. So, with that in mind, surely you'd want to improve the rear wings, right? That'll be done 34 days after the race, which won't get done in time. I'm going to finish the rear wings for this race, so that we have the optimal, like, car part for that. Right, that's now done. Right, gearbox. That's useful, so we'll drop that in there. Forecasting center will be upgraded, that's good. So yeah, our forecasting center is now a little bit better, which means I can see most of the race weather. So I can at least see now if I need to make a strategy update or anything like that. Is Becca going to retire? Probably. Dude is in something of a decline. We've finally gone up to 4th on the gearbox. Holy crap. Rear wing was still 6th. Middle speed was still 4th. We've finally got out of 5th place on here, and we're still mid-table. It's fine. What does the last track actually favour? Brakes and high speed. So great. Where was the medium speed corners? Rio, which we did quite well at. Great. Okay. Right, if we hit 2nd, we make 5.6 mil. I don't know how likely that is, but the tyre wear here is abysmal, I know that much. You just want to push as hard as possible on the hard tyres, basically. There will be a point where they update all these Sega at great pace. Yeah. I still like the fact that my favourite shop instead of Best Buy is called Prime Perch. That's quite funny. I want these guys to just focus on the hard tyre, which... Oh, they've nailed it. Hard tyre performance is going to be so critical here. Now, please go and do something else. Soft tyres is okay, I suppose, but I'd rather you'd done medium. Oh, there you go. Oh, they're trying to do both. We have options, but the hard tyre one seems to be the best, I think. I think this is, especially for a track like this, it's a no-brainer. If they can make the tyres last long enough. If they can make the tyres last long enough on their strategy, we could one-stop it. But if there's an early safety car, it's basically still, like, over. I did tell them not to push too hard, but we've had a good start. Lorenz has had an even better start, so I guess that's something. Oh yeah, if there's a place where you're going to want to use your battery, it's in the corner there. Like that corner there, using your battery will save you so much of a headache. Right, they need to start pushing on the tyres now because they're getting cold. You gain so much speed by dumping the electrical energy around that first corner. Like, it's not even funny. You just gain so fucking much doing that. I still retain that a one-stop on the hards here is probably the best play. start pulling the tyres off a little bit now, just taking it a little bit easier. Need to try and save the tyres a bit. Lorenz is right there. It's not great, but I like the fact that using the boost around that corner gained us, what, 0.6 of a second? Right, they can pit at the end of this lap together. I think everyone else is going to need to make another stop. That's the problem. I think everyone else needs to make another stop, but we can easily go to the end on this setup. Hopefully they can manage the tyres a bit better. Hopefully. They are currently over excess of fuel, which is good. I need to try and keep a good eye on the map so that we use this at the best time, so they just get maximum performance around that corner. And the same with you. Everyone else is pitting again. Okay, save the tyres, cool them down a little bit. Wojciechowski's in a little bit of trouble, but that's fine. Everyone else is going to pit again. We are not one of them. Bro tried an overtake, it didn't work. Hashimoto is currently second, which is again fine. I'm going to tell these guys to push on the fuel a bit more. I think the engines will be fine. It looks like they will be. And then maybe start pushing on the tyres again. The wear's aggressive, but it's not the worst I've seen. I'll let them manage themselves now. The engine's fine. Well, your engine isn't, but it will be fine. Tyre wear's getting pretty bad, just hold on then. Long as we get second, I'll be happy. I'm going to turn your engine down because you're probably going to blow the bloody thing. You got like 2 more laps to hold on. Everyone else has made 2 stops. We are 1 stopping right now. I can see Naito. He is catching. I think we've done it. I think we've done enough, chat. That's P1, and that will be P4 as well. Can't complain. Can't complain at all. Got a 1-4, which means we've just made bank, chat. We have made some serious moolah. We have made cheddar. And no insignificant amount of it either. Ha! Bro's just lost a podium because of that. We got a 1-3. I'll take it. I'll take it. We're back ahead of Ferrari. Oh no. The last race of the season is going to decide who gets second. Oh, for fuck's sake. Give me that money. Oh, baby. The bank balance just got juicy. Look at that. Look at that gain. Right. Now we really have to try and finish off all the parts on this car. 25 days after the race. The race is in 10 days. I'm gonna Uber Eats you a Mackie Sprite. Huh. I think we should probably fix the rest on suspension. Like, the gearbox won't make much of a difference, but suspension we will have a big difference. Someone said simulator. Is that like our... Oh, it's our simulator. Rather than I'm sim racing. Rear wing's still cooked. Gearbox is cooked. Brakes... I don't know how the stats here are crazy. The brakes are the worst thing on everyone's car. Or at least has the biggest discrepancy from the top of the teams, which is quite funny. Right. How far did we get with those? It's not bad. Dump them in there. Travel to Dubai is the last round of the championship. It could go either way. It just could go either way. NASA has over 100,000. Yeah, I wonder why. It's not like they're doing one of the biggest launches in the history of NASA or anything like that. Can I get third? Do I think I can get third or above? No. Is my honest answer to that. Fuel burn. Tyre wear's very low. Okay. So the tyre wear isn't abysmal and the fuel isn't abysmal. Surely you try and opt for a one-stop then, right? Let them take practice. And then we need to decide what we're doing for drivers, chat. Soft tire. The AI have opted for the soft tires and some hard mediums. I mean, the mediums could work. Okay. What's the strategy looking like? That's my question. I'm going to try something risky, chat. I think it's doable, especially with our fuel efficiency, but I think I'm going to no-stop Boris. It is a risk, but I'm going to try and no-stop Boris. We can save fuel, so that won't be an issue. They need to push on the tyres to keep them warm. That's my only worry. Actually, I'm going to attempt to really aggressively warm the tyres up and then just let them chill. Hashimoto's going to have to try and manage herself, basically. Well, the Ferrari, they're doing a damn sight better than we are. That much I'll tell you for free. I think it's funny, hasn't it? Wait, did it really? That's a fun fact. I didn't know that. Might as well come in this lap for another set of those then. Bro's gonna need to warm up the tyres again. Oh my god, your engine. Oh yeah, yours is not stretched. Yours is a problem. Holy crap. Oh cool. This MiG train wants to come out of missiles. That's quite funny. Right, Vahovsky, I need you to really warm up the mediums, please. Start saving fuel. Right, now you can conserve them again. No one else has pitted yet. I don't think Hashimoto's going anywhere quick. But Vahovsky is finally over the fuel threshold, so he can start pushing a little bit now. We've saved enough fuel with Vahovsky. I just don't know if his tyres are going to last. I need them to. Wojciechowski is currently leading, but is being chased down rather quickly. I'm trying to speed this race up because I kind of want to get through the end of the season. Hashimoto's season is like over. This tyre wear is not helping your lap times. Deal with it. Yes, you can attack a bit more. Just get the tyre wear up, please. I have no idea if he's going to be able to do it or not. I think he can. Oh, Hashimoto's out. Sums up my season. It's a good job she was not my focus for this race then, wasn't it? Right, you have one job, Verhovsky. You've just got to bring this home with whatever ability you have left on them tyres. Quick, use all your battery to gain a bigger gap. I think he's done it. Chat, we've no-stopped the race and I think we've just won it. Yeah, boy! I'm pissed. They were set... Right, I don't know if they've scored enough points to outscore. I don't think they have. I think our win has literally just got us second in the championship. If I've done my maths right, we are just ahead of Ferrari in the championship. Or at least Ferrari, I should say. But I'm pretty sure that's P2 in the T's championship. I'm pretty sure. I'm so glad that strat worked. Oh my god. No stop. No, that was the plan. That was the plan. We were intended a no stop. It was enough! We've got second! After 4 years of being third, we finally got second. Oh my god. Absolute strat by Boris, man. Absolute strat. My god. You love to see it. Yeah, she can't be mad with that. Yes, I am aware their contracts are running down. Not a massive amount of people coming in through the door this time. At least on paper. How am I not manager of the season? Fuck you. Fuck you, Ernie. Right, we've started the driver scouting reports. I need to figure out who do I want to sign. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'd do that. You can pay your buyout clause. Dude's very unhappy though, so we're gonna have to pay him a fair amount. That's a bit too much. Might be able to get that down a little bit. Bro wants a signing on fee. You can get a bonus. I'm gonna try and make him happy because he is a pay driver. It'll be only for a season. Predator have dropped back down to ERS, but they have they will have one of the best cars in the championship now. So that's good for them, I guess. I'm gonna offer you the reserve contract. Right, I want to promote you. I don't. Sponsors are coming in. And that's not great. Oh, okay. Well, he won't be feeling down when he gets his promotion, I don't think, but I want to promote him, but I don't know at the cost of who. I would say Chiaki. That just makes more sense, because Chiaki's... she's accepted. I'm gonna try and hold off until we get that down to like the last... that says 0. Right, we got to design the car again for this year. You probably already know the strategy I'm going to go for because it has been working for us for the most part. Not scrolled away that much this time. What's got the best base stat modifier? This. 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 Batteries, like... 100% harvestal efficiency though. We had those batteries. I think I might go with this one because it might allow us to be a bit more aggressive with the actually the materials won't let us max out the okay. Fuel efficiency is fine. I guess that's as good as I'm going to be able to make the car. We'll roll with that. Car built. Okay. Lots of moves so far. None of these are great, but I'll take Cortez because it lasts ages. So that's some consistent money coming in for now. Sure, we'll take this. Easy enough goal. Pays well. Right. These guys, I can finally break their contracts for free. So, you're getting promoted to Chiaki's seat. And you are replacing... It's now a case of, do I want to sell Boris? I can't believe you're firing me. I can! Because you're probably going to decline. I'll be mad if she like has another couple years in her, but I'm willing to take that risk at this point. And then our big boy signing. This would be a great team, but I need to get this guy's contract down. He's upset as it is. Wait, before we do that... we need a salute in the chat for Boris Verhovsky chat. Rick de Graaf is only staying for 1 season, but I think Boris's time here is officially over. I think. A big salute there for Boris Verhovsky. Because unfortunately his time here is indeed over, and with a star-studded driver lineup like this, I just can't see it going downhill. That's a lot of money per race. Right, now that you're happy, will you take a contract renewal on it? No, not yet. Okay, wait, I'm going to try and do that. Bonus size is important. Fine. There. That'll probably... I didn't mean to put you for 24 months. Hold on. I mean, he hates team orders, which is fine. Bro's in a midlife crisis. I'm trying to... If he maybe takes another contract, he might. But, yeah. Oh, boy. There she goes. Hashimoto's off to Windsor, so she's going to be... She's going to be our rival. She's on 500k. I wish I got her that fucking cheap. I would have kept her. Boris is there. He has not been picked up. He'll be a great pickup for whoever. Marketability is now at 89, so we need like a bonus objective or something for Akiharu, and we'll be fine. Bro wants a contract renegotiate. That's fine. You'd prefer a medium contract. I'm going to give you a short one, but I'll bump up your wages. Tire trader. I don't want to trade anything off. Not for heating. If it's just a straight improvement, yes. Right, we're starting to get some... Mia Howden. You will be useless to us because you have no marketability. Did Rick agree to that? He has. Cool. Right, now that you're happier... Surely you've got to have at least a couple of years in you. Surely. I can get that right down. He'll now be paying us to drive. That'll go down. Do Manchich I remember when this guy got added into our roster. Pay driver and mentor, but he has like no... Vasiliev is their new lead designer. That's a fair point, actually. Do we have any people that we could get? Well, has potential to be great. Hans Christian Gronkchier, maybe. Look and see if there's anyone with a lot of potential. A lot of the designers have retired. Oh yeah, I want race mechanics as well. Let's see, who have we got? Anyone with... Well, you have a lot of potential, I suppose. You're unsigned. What are your traits? Intermediate light-footed and push it to the limit. Okay. Oh my god, what a... Seychelles. I'm almost tempted to steal sweeter spots for qualifying. We don't have qualifying. There's no tyre strategy to be gained there. Some of the staff just have the best nationalities. It's great. Was it the designer that had a funky nationality as well, was it? Because the weird flag... Yeah, it was. He's on a long contract. But he would still be an improvement over you. That's a lot to break his contract. What I'm going to do is I'm going to favourite him. And then... I'm going to favourite her as well. I'm not too unhappy with the staff, it's just... We could probably do better. You've nearly maxed out your thing, which is fine. These guys are going to have to try and get some chemistry together. Rick wants a contract renegotiation. Gabriella Mendieta. Useless to me. Wages aren't very important to you. But okay, fine. If I give you a... Sure. I'll bump that up. He says they're not very important, but then wants a fuck ton of money. Shinkan Shei. 44. Taking acting lessons. Okay. Amando Mitchell. Crash happy, investment portfolio, and marketability. Great. Okay. Jayanta Hembr. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Favorite you. Hey, he's taking it. Look at that morale. What a cheat code. Right, let's try. Let's see if he'll now. Let's see if he'll now do this. I'll be laughing if he does. Tire simulations. Tatiana Rudenko. House fire. No marketability. Get out of here. Yep. Tire wear. I'll do it. Who's gonna retire? Gaitan Vieira. Maybe. Oh yeah, the youth people should now have come in for the scout. There they are. Bro was very angry about the wages. If he doesn't take this, it's fine. Mitsuki Naito could be retiring soon. Wouldn't that be great? Especially when he's on a 24-month contract with 11 million to fucking break it. Entourage for Peter Eber. Entourage 30 marketability. Nah. Scouting. Yeah, okay. Bro's unhappy. But hey, we've got him down to $1 million and he's paying us 936. I can't be mad at that, and they're just both better. They're both just better drivers. Let's be honest. Can't kid ourselves here. They're just better drivers. Mose Mantelli is not doing anything for us. Look at that. That's a situation I'm happy with. Hopefully Akiharu now will start doing something useful. Chaser themed cookbook. You are useless to me. Oh, we had another one come in. Rosa Buhinski. Ambitious, 40%. Okay. Aya Antonin. Well, you tried, I guess. Will Hume of Lancaster Performance. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this guy as well. Livery edit. Oh, boy. What a very strange. Okay. Go with that for the primary colour this year. We'll add got Renault at home. Sure, we have some better. Just a little wavy. Oh god, that's awful. You know what? I don't hate it. Oh, actually. I don't know where the secondary. Oh, that's bright. Yikes. My eyes! Fuck me. Where's the secondary colour? Does that just not have one? Is that what it is? Go back to a darker colour. We'll set that back to yellow and we'll set this as white. Good lord. Actually, can add the speed. Light colours could be yellow to give it some nice contrast. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. It looks a bit different. And we did always have we have always occasionally ran like the orange, like kind of bright colour variant before. Oh, thank God. Bros finally gave himself some marketability. What a Chad. Placido da Silva, Wonder Kid, but no marketability. Okay, so I have acquired velocity, indeed. Pre-season testing this weekend. That is for Amanda Ackerman, who's probably of no relation to Casper Ackerman. If you know, you know. And Vincent Kerr. So none of the guys that came through this regen are any good. Cool. Time for pre-season testing. At least the car seems reliable. It's just mid-pack. Hashimoto's in 6th. Oh no. They're not happy with the car, but I'm sure we can fix that. Our driver lineup is considered the best on the grid, and I'm not surprised. By any stretch of the imagination, I am not surprised. And we are basically cash positive still. 44.44 million up front. It's not the money that's the problem. I'm not having money troubles. I'm having fucking problems. Right, they're shot. 23rd. Yeah, we've been at this for 14 seasons. Right, where can I improve the most? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We're going to do it anyway, but... what would be the most... arguably, you would say brakes, but I don't think it is. I think we should do the gearbox first again. I think we should do the gearbox first. Claire Talley is going to be retiring at the end of the season. That's hilarious. Joined a modelling agency after being a failed model. Aren't you a genius? I mean, the parts look pretty reliable to me for the most part. We'll give it a couple more days. They're ready. That'll do, I guess. Cool. Everything's now reliable enough, so we'll start putting it towards and then I'll do the engines. The engines are the most important thing, and because we don't have to upgrade them, it's just max out the reliability and we can just push the engines harder for longer. Just makes sense to me. And then we have to try and work out the parts on the car. If we get 7th or above, we make 240k. Acceleration is crucial, low speed crucial, top speed useful. So it's literally all down to your gearbox in this track, and we're better than average on that. Can you imagine how good it's going to be when we finish this challenge, chat? From like the very, very bottom, with the worst car, through some of the most goated drivers of our time. It's also fixed that bug finally. Ah, yes, Kruger came up, didn't they? I forgot. I didn't see who went down. I think it's Burr Esperanza that went down, by the look of it. But this is effectively a spec series track because the only thing that matters is your gearbox. It's going to be a... I just realised something. There is a very high likelihood that Akiharu is going to start last on the grid because his name begins with A. That's not good. I was correct. That is A-ist, if I've ever seen it in my life. We should be able to comfortably do some one-stops now, though, instead of having to do two like we did with Chiaki. I suppose if there's one positive to come out of it, it would probably be that. And we can push them quite hard on the mediums. Engine modes we'll just have to leave on high, but... I'm feeling a bit more confident about the way things are going to go this season a little bit, because I'm not going to have to worry about tyre wear as aggressively. They're both just better than, so... But if we can get Yonoshiro to start doing some business with his, like, marketability, like, if he becomes a champion in anything, that is our marketability sorted. At least until we get rid of the graph, which probably won't be that long into this save. I just needed an improvement. Ah, yes, I can't tell him to let teammate through or allow overtake. That's fine, I don't care. We've got Max Verstappen at home, because that's who this is meant to be. This is actually meant to be the budget Max Verstappen. I can at least tell him how to manage the car, but I don't care for team orders anyway, so that's fine by me. Excuse me, coming through. That sounds like Max, doesn't it? Dangerous Dueler. And then Yonoshiro is just somebody that I'd like to try and make good. The funny thing is, Yonoshiro is effectively our guy for the future, for the next however many seasons. De Graaf is only here for the short term. But he's still a step up over Verhovsky, no matter how you really slice that, to be completely honest. Everyone else is on softs, pushing hard to catch up. We're on mediums and we're just chilling right now. I'm quite happy with this situation right now. I'm not particularly happy with Yonoshiro right now. But what is a trait gonna do? Realistically, the only one I need is marketability and braking at this point. This guy just doesn't need anything else. He's 20 in everything apart from the brakes. So these guys are going to get the maximum out of the tyres, like, all of the time. He just needs something to, you know. Just needs something on that marketability. I mean, they've looked after the tyres. It's not like I can complain about that. These guys will all do a pit stop. Isted's doing really well for someone who was just promoted, but he's been around a while. Wait, where did Molly's gone to Steinman? Wait, so where did Lorenz go? They binned off Lorenz? Yoneshiro's finally up to 7th and he's in some clean air, so he can finally start doing bits. Right, you can come in this lap and literally go on to another set of mediums. Like, there's no reason why you can't, to be fair. Same with you. And you're far enough back, we can do it on the same lap. God damn, okay. It's worth knowing that everyone else has pitted and Yonoshiro hasn't, so that might be letting him down a bit. Lack of internal gun was a bigger mistake on the F4, Cheshire said. Bullets are cheap and tend to go where you aim them. I need a gun. I really wish I had one. Right, Yonoshiro has come out in 14th place. I guess I can't complain. I would tell these guys to push harder on the end. I guess we can. Windsor of... Do you want to know where our old driver is right now? They're currently in 15th. I don't really need to worry about De Graaf. I think he's got this in the bag. Because Yusuf decided that, sorry, but I'm going to improve and reliable tech was for the best. Fair enough. If Yonoshiro can just gain a few more places, that would be just lovely. No one's doing another pit stop. Could tell them to conserve the tyres and go on a mega push towards the end. I don't think that will help, but something to consider. I think De Graaf has got this in the bag. Yonoshiro's in his first race, he's got to learn the car, you know. But he is in a big fight, which isn't great. Oh, what a move. Round the outside. Yonoshiro's starting to make some moves now. Kind of. The fact that Yonoshiro has been stuck in traffic basically this whole race is just proof that I was right about traffic being a nightmare. Oh, Niska Koski's having to pit again. Okay. Well, that's a cool comfort for us, I guess. Hongliao set the fastest lap. I don't think he needs it. Everyone else's tyres are a bit shot. Your engines are fine, at least for now. Right. Now push like hell. Rick de Graaf. He's won the race, to his credit. Yona Shearer said, we got double points on our first race, and one of them was a win. So, you know what? If this is the big brain play we needed, I'm going to be so happy. But that is a really promising start, everything considered. Like, that is a really promising start, everything considered. And it's hard to argue with that. That is a weird looking championship tape. Steinman has scored 2 points. Have Steinman made a mistake selling Linda Lorenz? Have they made a big mistake? Do they need an adult? Let's check where Linda Lorenz went. That's a good idea. Where did she go? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Linda Lorenz? Linda. She's gone back to the International Endurance Championship. After God knows how many years at Steinman, she has gone back to Pamplona Racing, which is where she starts her career in this game. Sorry, she's at Bexbach, but still. So she's gone back to what she was good at. Still has insane marketability. Has 2 resource hog teammates. That's hilarious. I think he needs it. There you go. Rick doesn't need the motivation right now. Dude's happy. Right, another gearbox. Let's go. That's not... It's not great for the gearbox to be like that as our thing for this year. That's not great. And get plus 40 at minus 20 to max. I guess that means we could just shove it in the car and it'll be competitive, but like, and then we what? Plus 20, plus 30, plus 20. Probably the best way to do it. I'll figure it out. Right. Engines. Toivo part medium risk right now. I only needed it to unlock the next, I only needed it to unlock the, yeah, but I'm not going to use it. I just needed it to unlock that. So if we go that. We do have this as an option, to be fair, but that's not good. We could build it like that, and then maybe add that on as a bonus, but theoretically that would be better, but it has 2 days. We need these as fast as possible, really. I'm happy to go with this as a risk. It takes 3 days off, so it's not that long to make, so I'm tempted to go with that and just leave that as the gearbox, maybe. Or we can add that on and try and get a little bit more out of it, but yeah, gearbox I think we've got a plan for. Right, reliability on everything else, that's what we need right now. It can just sit idling. Yeah, I don't need them right now. We've finally gone up a place. We've overtaken Panther for the 4th best car on the grid. We're off to Yokohama now, which is Akiharu's home race. Oh my god, chat. Chat. I can't write this. I can't write this. Are you seeing this? This guy is finally in decline, and it's going to last all season. Ferrari are going to be without their main driver. And this guy is their second driver. What is Stein? That's Kruger's cut. He's falling off. Yeah, he is. They're ninth. Their car's not great. They have the second best driver lineup compared to us. Kitano are now not that good on... Their drivers are trash. McNeil have a really good driver lineup. Very experienced, I would say. Stein... Look at that, man! How much green do you want? Yes. They are paying her 1.1 million and her 780k. They've got no marketability, but every stat is 20. How can their sponsors be just below ours when neither of their drivers have marketability? Or is it because they're they are currently surviving on whatever 5 stars they have from Linda and that before everything's 20? Steinman are a joke. There's our old driver, Chiaki Hashimoto. Oh, look. Guys, you know what? You know how it's saying -12 per week? I think that's it. She's falling off. I can't believe the foresight on that. Minus 13% per week. Holy shit. Guys, we managed to drop Hashimoto at the right time. What a call. What a call that is. Boris as well. Guys, the foresight. The foresight to do what we just did. Oh my god. I can't believe he's going down. Do you know what? He's gonna go in the same boat. Where's our legend? Where's our legend? I can't even click on him. I'm so sad I can't click on him. I can't remember how we looked at it. I can't remember how we looked at him at the time. I can't remember how we managed to see them. Obviously we clicked out there, but come on. I can't click him. No, I want to look at Minjay! Fuck's sake! Where's Vahovsky as well? Vahovsky's... How did we... I can't remember how we managed to look at the old drivers we had at one point. I can't remember. There is a way to do it though. Our trophy cabinet. Look at that. 2020, 2024. These guys all have unease. Haha, yeah boy. 20s across the board. One of the most desirable managers in management. I can't remember how we looked at the old people's stats. Oh, I know how. I think it was in staff, wasn't it? Details. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm sure you're paying me that 881k on she's 48. Oh no. Where's our boy Goa? He's still got his plus stats. He still has his plus stats. He's still got half a star. He's still going. He's still trying. The stats are forcing it up to 2. He's losing 20 a week. Iker Vidal as well. Oh no! This is painful. This is legitimately painful. You're going to want a comically big pay increase, aren't you? Yes. I might look for someone else to replace me. Actually, I already know who I'm going to get to replace McAndrew. That's fine. Michaela's coming in next season for Rachel. We are finally breaking away from that midfield, it looks like, chat. Brakes and medium speed corners. We should be okay here. Hopefully. I would say this stream has been a bit of a resounding success. I can't believe Hashimoto started declining and Boris, the legend Boris Vyhovsky, has started declining. At least he started declining in his 30s, which is understandable. Unlike Goa Minje, who started declining at 28. Dude has hit his peak years and gone, yeah, that's enough for me. I can't do this anymore. Bro literally had just turned of age. Like, to be in his prime. He was already in it, but still. And he's like, nah, that's enough for me. But in hindsight, following my brain of getting rid of Boris and Hashimoto was... It's logically the correct call. I had a feeling they were going to start declining and I didn't want to take a chance on them. So I got replacements who I could. Rick de Graaf at the end of his contract is probably gone as well. He had a child and he knew he has to break. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's useful info. I guess you want it like there or something. I don't know. 16 laps of fuel. That's fine. Look, these guys can basically take a set of like yeah, these guys are okay. I can work with it. Right, so you want more oversteer. You probably want slightly less speed, and you want a damn sight more downforce. That's just good. That's poor. So I assume you want it like there, that there, and then yours is like there. And we'll put you on the mediums. See how they go. At least Akiharu will start mid-pack for this one. Hashimoto's third on the grid. This is going to be a really rough season, chat. It's either going to be... I feel like it's going to be this or next season. Another GOAT decline though. Yeah, it is incredibly sad. But unfortunately, needs must. And you have to keep moving on in this sport. You can't stay at your peak forever. But yeah, Boris has been a go. If you ever want to try this playthrough, you could probably play my playthrough nearly like for like and get the same result. And like I said, I have not been min-maxing either. Like, I genuinely could, but I don't know how. But that is also a strat. If you don't want to wait this long, the payoff just feels better when you do it properly. And I hope you guys, as long as it has been, have enjoyed this journey with me. I'm really hoping. But yeah, the engines are maxed out, which is fine. I can leave it in overtake mode for a lot longer. Not have to worry about the reliability too much. We're going to have to focus a bit on Yonashiro. De Graaf is stuck in a shit ton of traffic. He's made most of it. He's got through some of it. He's trying his best. He is trying to fight his way up. The joys of having reverse championship just means it's so difficult to get out, like, into the... How the fuck have they done that? Fuck you, Steinman. They are currently 1-2, and I hate that. Yonashiro's trying to make moves. It is worth remembering they are also, like, burning through their tyres. We have not done that. We are now in some clear air on our mediums, which have 15% performance increase. I'm hoping he gets something. I would like Yonashiro to start properly developing as a driver now. Man, if he becomes a paid driver, what an absolute dub that would be. Right. I mean... You might as well just go for the one where you've got the most performance on the part, right? Just makes sense that way. Oh yeah, if we tell them to really push, they'll gain a fuck ton of speed, but... We've also, like, chewed through the fuel. The graph is about where I expected them to be, but I'm also trying to be aware of the tyre temps. We might just have to put them on push, I guess. They're going to have to start cooking the tyres a little bit to gain some performance. Because I can't just leave him like this. I don't think that's realistic. But if I push them like that, then they're going to have to save the tyres. But we can tell them to cool the tyres down and then have them push near the end, I suppose. That's an option. I don't like the fact that Steinman are 1 and 3, but we are 5th, but 13th with Rick. It's just a problem. Nearly all of the time it's a problem. Tyres will last, that's for sure. Yonashiro being in clean air is helping him. Right, so Thingy are 1-2. We can probably upset that. DeGraff is up to 7th. I can't say I'm mad at this situation. I just need to cool the tyres down a bit more so they can push really hard at the end. Right, now you guys can basically just attack the whole time. Your engine will be fine, just hold on. The graph up to 6th. Rick de Graaf has just set the fastest lap of the race. I think the Steinman cars are slightly too good still. We're gonna have to capitalise when they can't. But Ferrari are out. It looks like Ferrari are going to be out of it this year. I can't. 3rd and sit. We've had a very strong start. Sure, we didn't 1-2 like Steinman have just done. But we know that they're the target, and we're Ferrari's this drive line this year is going to be. If we're going to do it, it needs to be this season, because Ferrari will just sign whoever it is next season, and they will just be like, yeah, that's it. We'll just get a replacement. So we need to nail it this year, and Steinman's our biggest obstacle by far. Suck it, Chiaki. It's a strong start, though. Steinman had a really bad first race. We've just got to capitalise when they can't. And then I think we'll be ready to cook. We are still making money as well, so it's not doom and gloom. Oh, that's promising. Okay. Right, they've finished the repairs on the car. Yeah, he's taking the contract renewal. Cool. I'll take that. Oh, you shouldn't have Broad Lake. I can do that. Right. Design gearbox finished. So it's that one, that one, that one, that one. That's the best one we can make, isn't it? It won't take long to max out either. So I'm gonna go with that. Oh, look at this, chat. We are getting so close. We are on the right track. We are on the right track. And that's what's important. Not feeling it. Is that out of form? Yeah. Cool. Cool. 27 minutes before the race, that will get done. Sure, why not? Yeah, I'll work on the brakes in a minute. We've got nothing but upgrades to do now. What's that? Gearbox, rear wing, front wing, engine. We don't need engine. Suspension we might. Forecast improvements, staff centre. The only new building we can't make is the theme park because we don't have the facilities for that big man. It doesn't really make much of a difference, does it really? They just become more expensive to maintain as well. Yeah. Basically doubles the cost. Well, I suppose if we're going to do it for anything, might as well be the one thing that really matters. It's only 6 mil. I can't even be mad. We'll make that back over the season. Obviously, it won't be for this season, but we'll have a really good gearbox improvement, I suppose. Performance work done. Right on time. We have nothing to improve now. It's just all reliability parts for the original parts that we did. We could improve this, I suppose, but do you care enough for that? Consumer it, why not? Put them in there for a little while. 7 for above, we make 182. I'm trying to set realistic goals because we're still not a dominating team. We are still very much a midfield team. We're very, very good drivers. We are what Williams want to be. but the Tondela are favorite. I just hate the tyre wear around here. It's so aggressive. The tyre wear around here is just not a fun time. At least we don't have to do qualifying. If that's any cool comfort. These are good situations to have. I think I'm just going to go on the hard. I'm going to go for the one stop on the hard tyre strat. I know that's really boring. And I'm sorry. But I think it's like... I think it's what's needed here. Good lord. Lap, yeah, it makes sense. Having such smooth drivers is going to make a massive difference to our strategies, and that we can just one stop now, which is a nice problem to have, admittedly. Smooth operators. Yeah. Holy shit, the acceleration you got there. Right. Yonashiro is making moves. I can't be mad. He's trying to make moves at least. Yeah, the tyre wear is... It's the tyre heating, really. The tyre heating around here is nice, which is great. You can really push on the tyres, but obviously if we're trying to do a one-stop, we need to maintain them a little bit to get to lap 11. Maybe then we can start pushing a little bit more, but... Oh, you need to just get up. There you go. We're in an interesting situation. No rain forecast for the race, that's fine. Ibuski and, well, Hashimoto's just pit. Like, it's been a steady increase, but I'm just hoping they won't conk out before we have to pit, but I'm going to try to back off a little bit anyway. Trying to save the tyre a little bit more. On a positive note, the Steinman cars right now have not got clear of anyone in particular right now. They're still kind of in or about with us. But obviously, as everyone else pits and we're not, the longer they stay out, the more they're gonna, you know, have that advantage, I suppose. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. Level 2 hards, yeah. It's making a difference. Holy shit, Yonoshiro's up to second. Come on, bro. Just need to pull away from Trentin. I want to pit for fresh tyres. Just hold on. Just hold on like one more lap. Okay, they're in. Right, we'll pit both of you this lap for another set of hards. I think that's entirely doable. Wait, how much fuel did I put in? 11 laps. That's what we need. You're coming in as well. Right, you might as well just pushing these tyres in now. Like, you might as well just push really aggressive, because you're coming in, so you might as well just... Right, the graph is currently last, but that might not be the worst. I think some of these guys are going to have to pit again by the look of it. Certainly looks like it, so... Gupta's now in. They've gone to a set of medium, but they're still behind us. Chairs is for Kruger? Yes, yeah they are. Being consistently in... Oh, Jamiroquai. Yeah. It's meant to be Jaregui, but yeah, Jamiroquai is close enough, I suppose. Molly Fox is now 8th, Gupta's 6th. I need DeGraff to get a shift on. Okay, dump the fuel now. I don't need to save that much fuel anymore, just dump the load. Bluski had to pit again. I'm betting on people's tyres dying at the end of the race as well. It is worth noting that. Some of these guys' tyres should take them to the end, but Niska Koski ain't going to make it, I can tell you that for free. Don't think you need to save fuel. Yonoshiro's in 7th, but unfortunately our rivals are 3 and 6. Naito's 4th. Don't need to save fuel. Oh, a couple of cars have pit, okay. That'll help a little bit. Yonoshiro's doing his best, but I need DeGraff to pull his finger out. They're trying to save fuel, but I don't really understand why you would try and do that. Especially when you've got as much fuel as you have in the car. You want to get past Hashimoto, huh? Stop saving fuel. There you go. No one else has pit. Gupta's tyres are looking very sad. Yonoshiro's 5th. Steinman. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. Their cars are just that good. And we're still mid-table mediocrity at best. De Graaf didn't even score points, so... You can look at it one of two ways. We're definitely the number 2 team now. Or Steinman really need to be pegged back. We need to get the upgrades on the car. We need to spam upgrades onto the car so we can start climbing up the order. Once we have a car competitive enough to take it to Steinman, I think we'll be okay. But only one part is even remotely close to them right. And they're now 23 points ahead in the team's championship. They were like 26 behind us at the start. We need to get the upgrades on the car and stat if we're gonna have any chance of beating them this season. I lost money, but it's fine. Right, how many of those gearboxes do we have? I need to check. 1. I need to build 1 more of those gearboxes. So it was that, wasn't it? Yeah, that lines up. Hopefully we can get this done soon, because look at the improvement there. Car repair complete, cool. Thoughts on the potential removal of Vancouver? I'm still making up my minds. Publicity opportunity. No. That will make them retire, so no. Absolutely not. Fuck off, Ernie. Right, there's the last sponsor offer. It's not great. Take the one with the shortest money. Sure. Gonna have to be in it. Ah, yes, because we don't have the 5-star sponsor thing. I need Yonashiro to get some marketability in him. Jesus, okay. Guess we're not getting rid of Vancouver then. I haven't looked at the pit crew for a while. That'll do. Actually, before I set it to auto manage. Oh, we don't need to do any repairs, so I mean that's his best start. Refueling. About as good as it's gonna get, actually. Because you can do front jack better than... Cool. Sponsor! 3rd or above, I don't think we can do it. Acceleration is crucial, high speed crucial. Our gearbox on the car is still 5th, but it will be a lot better when we put it on the car. It is up there. I need to work on it. Our car is 3rd and 4th there now. We actually have a good car. I think it's 1 or 2 seasons, chat. I'm going to make this my last race of the stream tonight. But I think we are very, very close to finishing this challenge. Maybe 1 or 2 more parts, I would say. Depending on how fast we can get through the seasons. But I genuinely think we're nearly there. And what an achievement it will be. Because my god, have we had to work for this one. About what I expected, but it's fine, it's only practice. I'm gonna go with the long strategy. It just makes sense. Push harder on the harder compound tire and just run them longer. It just makes sense to me. Okay, they did it on mediums. It's fine. 1 set of hards, 1 set of mediums. I see it. So handling's excellent there. You want that like there, and then you want more downforce basically. So if I bring that back a click, there you go. Yeah, start them both on the hard type. Rain. I didn't check. No rain. Okay. So the plan is to try and go onto the faster compounder tyre at the end to try and make up the time that we lose here. But it doesn't fix the problem that Steinman are still just, you know, that good. Oh, it is gonna rain. I didn't see this. Oh, it's gonna rain at the end. Oh, okay. This will be fine for now. We don't need the inters. We can just stay out on the hards or whatever have you. But the end is gonna be inters. I've got it. I figured out the best strategy. The idea we need is a strat. Well, the thing is, I've just seen that the rain's going to come later in the race. So if we can get on, if we can, we can't stretch these tyres out. I know that for a fact. So we're going to have to burn through these tyres now, burn through a set of like softs or whatever, and then get to the intermediate period at the end of the race. So I don't need to look after these hards, and we're going to have to 2-stop anyway, as are most people. I'm going to bring them both in this lap for a set. Well, I'm going to bring one of them in for a set of mediums. These both overtook Jamiroquai. Yeah, like I said, we don't need to look after these tyres. I'm going to get to the end of this lap, sorry. Like, next lap come in. They're all going on the hard. We've already started on the hard, so I can push on the mediums aggressively. I can push on the mediums aggressively, and then we push on the mediums while we have the advantage, right? And then we go onto the hards, like the inters at the end. I don't have to look after the tyres. Oh, Blueski's crashed. That's a shame. The double stacking is costing us, I will be honest. But it's definitely an inters period at the end. At least DeGraff has got out of his bad form. Boy, do I have a solution for you for overtaking Niskakoski. There you go. But lap 15, end of lap 15, if we go into the inters, we should be cooking. I know what the strat is, we've just got to get there. Right, so pit this lap for inters. Add an extra lap of fuel. And then you can also pit for a set of inters. I don't want to add 5 laps, just 1 lap of fuel will be fine. Redeem to hydrate. There you are. See, everyone had the same idea. That's not very fun. But for the people that haven't come in, it's Jova. It's curtains. Or they're going to try and stay out, which is not the right play. Yeah, everyone's in now. Unfortunately, Steinman is still 2-3. So, you know what? I tried. And these were double points. Don't think we could have played that race much better. We did at least beat Naito. We didn't beat Terasaki. Yeah, about again where we should be finishing really. Sierra had a really good race. That's annoying. And yeah, Steinman won too. Steinman are just the we are so back into P3. The thing is, Ferrari this year are not as consistent as they were last year. And because Naito and Terasaki are both declining, their strategies are going to get fucked. So like, we have a good chance this year, but we are definitely the second best team now. We just need to get the upgrades on the car. Once we've done that, we are fine. I promise. But I've got to get the parts on the car. I need to develop this car so it gets away from that mid-pack, so we're consistently better near the top. And then hope that Mercedes have like a bad race or whatever. I keep forgetting that I don't have 5-star sponsors right now because I need someone to get the bloody... Right, that's the last gearbox we needed to make. Start work on them. They'll get done before the race, and they're basically maxed out. Right, new part, brakes. I'm doing the brakes. Sure. Right, next set of brakes. Plus 70 to max. It could be one of those where it's got to be cooked in the oven for a while. I think it's got to be one of those where it's got to be cooked in the oven for a short while. Factory feedback. Yeah. Right, brakes done. That's gearbox. So, brakes. What's the fastest illegal way I could do this? That would give us so much potential, but they'd have to be cooked in the oven for ages. I don't want to cook them in the oven particularly long. We could definitely try that approach, but the plus 40 to max would be too hard to ignore as well. I'm going to go with that build up for now. Wait, are they going to be medium risk? I didn't check. They are on performance, okay. Fine. Can finish the performance on the gearbox. But look, if now that we've got the gearbox on the car, we are now the third best for gearbox. So we are getting there. It was medium. Okay, we'll just make another 2 set of brakes then. That's fine. We are finally away from the mid-pack on gearbox. We are now third, which will go a long way. There's not many cars between us now. That's not going to make us enough money, which is quite funny. For us to make money now, we have to start hitting higher targets, but I'm still hoping that our boy Akiharu will eventually get a driver trait. Oh, fuck, Rectograph on resource. Oh, so that will go up to 10 next week. I keep forgetting your resource hog, but considering how, like, how good Akiharu already is, I'm not too worried. Okay, I'll make this last one. And then I'm actually going to go. Quietly confident that we've had a good gearbox, but the gearbox is definitely a improvement, which is the main thing that I was happy about. Look at the gaps, like 4 attempts. It's just dumb. I didn't check the weather for the race. Cool. Hards are done. Okay. We can aggressively run the hards then, I suppose. At no point does the game say I have to run 2 sets of tyre compound. How long can the hards go? I know the tyre cooling and shit around here is really bad. Generally. I think they want like more downforce generally, don't they? Yeah, it's okay. So they want it like there. And I think there. Hards 14, 16. I mean, you can push them really hard and then just go onto a set of mediums and push them really hard. So they want the gearbox more over there. The handling they're happy with. Cool, I can work with this, I think. Is that where the grate was? Yeah, give or take. Panther team sucks more than the vacuum. Yeah, the social media is hilarious. The social media that you can see in between races is quite funny sometimes. Yeah. Oh, some of the social media. I haven't mentioned it much because it's usually the same sort of messages, but some of them are really funny. Check to see if there's any rain. Doesn't look like it. The graph has finally decided to wake up. That 15% performance increase though on the hard. Oh my god. Tires are holding out. Like the pack racing here is so aggressive, my god. Going really well for us so far, I would say. No rain for the whole race. Severino Trentin has crashed it. What a skill issue. Terasaki is now in the way. Just goes to show if you have a good car, the quality of your drive. This is a straight up circuit event. Terasaki, yes, I agree. He does need to get out of the way. So do something about it. Oh, I think we can just go on to another set of halves and just push it to the end. Like, we have pushed the living hell out of the car. Sure, why not? We'll put it into neutral. Who am I going to pit first, though? I say we'll pick DeGraff first, and then we'll pit the other, because double stacking has not worked for us, traditionally. We'll get DeGraff in, and then Yonashiro can come in this lap for another set of hards. You don't need to fill it all the way. And there we go. Then you can just push on those right to the end, basically. The joys of having performance on harder compound tyres. That's definitely worked out a lot better for us than double stacking, I will say that much. We are unfortunately still behind Terasaki, but I'm not too worried. I mean, if you think you need to save fuel to graph, just go for it at this point, bro. Okay, well, lay off them for a second then. Cooling the tyres here is not a big problem. Steinman is still Steinman. We are putting the fight to them as best as we can. Not sure if it's working, but they are only 4th and 6th, but we're 5th and yeah. It's a shame that they're just that good, but our car's definitely there, and we are performing better. We can't like rule that out. We are definitely doing better as a team. Like DeGraff and Yonashiro are together, and they're in the same ballpark, which is around where they should be. The only outlier here is Perotta, who is currently in 3rd, but doesn't look like their hards are going to make it to the end. Fox also has an issue with their car. I'm hoping it means that their engines or something's going to go. Whatever part they've developed is going to go. I've got to push them to the max now. Got nothing to lose. Like I said, the only person out of place is Perotta, who's in 3rd, but we could steal that. There you go. 3-7. 3-7, we'll take it. Potentially penalties. You never know. And then Taglia Pietro's at the end there. Terrace, at least they didn't win, I suppose, but they unfortunately still outscored us because they beat both of our cars. So Borgar and the point. Yeah, Bourget's doing pretty well. Bourget did pretty well there. There they are in 8th place, just behind us. I definitely think we have a chance of beating Rossini this season. I'll get to the next race and then end it, because it's getting a bit late. And I do have to be up quite early tomorrow. Cool, yeah. Car repair done. Brakes done. Wait, were they medium risk? Oh yeah, they would have been, wouldn't they? That's a legal brake set. Fit parts was... Oh, yeah, medium risk. Cool. I have to build 2 more sets of brakes then. Didn't want to, but I can't complain, really. Oh, we're off to Cape Town. That's next. These races come thick and fast. I don't like it. See, if I'd done that right, I'd only have to make 1 more set of brakes, but I didn't. Brakes were still very much mid. We are getting out of this fight as well. Brakes gonna have to be in the cooker for a while. Right. We'll leave it there for tonight. We've made definite progress, which I'm happy about. Steinman just needs to get fucked. But look at that. Look, this is what we're working with. This is what they're working with. I would say we are quite comfortably outperforming them. I would say. Especially when you look at the star rating, they are a whole star and a bit, like star and a bit more than us. Come on, you can't say we're not doing well. Look at that. Like, their car's like there, and we're beating them. God, those stats are going down. Fucking yikes. It makes me happy that at least they're going down. So he's only going to get worse throughout the season, and they're paying him a silly amount of money. This guy's just not going to get much better. He's paying them money, though. But he's not going to get much better. Apparently he's still got some development in him. I am going to put... These stats are disturbing the piece. Yeah... Look at that, though. The gap. Windsor, by the way, who have the 3rd best car, are currently 9th. They're 3rd best, and they are nowhere near there. At all. And yet, you're definitely in decline. Lol. The fact that that is the... Where are... Kruger are doing great with the car they have, by the way. Their drivers are pretty good, though. I guess that's what's making up for it. Especially this guy being a pay driver. On £287,000 a week. Yeah, they're getting 700k a week out of him per race. It's definitely a decision. But this guy is always happy because he gets completed race while reserve is +5 to his morale. But his brakes are improving a fair amount, at least. More than Resource Hog is taking away by quite a bit. Thank you, Rick. You fucking melon. But that pay driver deal is so good. And then there's just Kate. It's just Kate. She's got potential. Just needs that marketability buff. But yeah. Cape Town GP says it's going to be raining as well. That's going to be a fun one. Okay. Well, it's the team's home circuit. I'll leave you with this page. This is how it stands right now. Obviously, we are definitely in a battle with Scuderia Rossini. But Steinman are... Yeah, and there's Kate. She's there. Yeah. But as you can see, this is a lot tighter of a championship in the midfield, so I'm glad we're pulling away from it, in a way. I'm really glad we're pulling away from it. Anything can and will change, but that's how it's going. Right, how are Predator doing in the... they're third, because, you know, only top 5 score points in this championship right now, so... But yeah, I remember Predator got up to APS and have gone straight back down, so their car's really good. Garuda are last. Yikes. That's not a fun championship, I don't think. The grid changes so much in that championship because of the rules, my word. By the way, Predator Racing, the one-time APS team who scored 3 points all season. 2 with Diaz, 1 with Hardianta. And they went straight back down. At least they tried. Also a reminder that Esprit GP started in F1. They are now a mid-table Asia Pacific team. It's quite funny. Kruger got 6 wins. Good lord. Could be anyone's championship in there. Nick Chu is still racing. How? Oh, remember Isawa when she became a driver on the scene? Yeah, me too. Oh, Admiral is there. Hello. We get 97 marketability and 25. I don't think she's going to hit her potential, chat. I don't think she's going to hit her potential. If she does, it won't be for very long. Anyone's game, though. Just remember, we've run a race, and so Ferrari, but Steinman have won 3. Right, let's wrap this up so I can go rest, I think, whatever it may be. And yeah, I won't see you tomorrow at the time of recording this. And yeah, it'll be a thing, and I will see you all tomorrow. No, I won't. Thursday, maybe Wednesday. I might do something Wednesday. Have a good one. Bye.